Hello and welcome everybody, my name is Ursa and we're going to be playing some more Civ 6. That's right, what a surprise for everybody. This time we're playing as Gaul. I've been wanting to play as Gaul for a little while. They came out in the last wave of expansion with the Frontier Pass, and we've got Babylon coming, which looks pretty damn cool, and heroic people like Hercules and Beowulf. Oh, that's going to be really, really cool. So we're just going to occupy ourselves with a game. In the meantime, if you want to play along, actually there is a way I can do this. It's way better. Where is it? Here it is. These are the details of this map. We're playing a Deity standard speed map on Highlands. It says script and doesn't actually have it written. That is Highlands. I don't know why that's not showing. Abundant resources, legendary start possession, standard temperature, wet, rainfall. There's your game seed, there's your game map. City states are 18, civilizations are 12. As I say, a huge map. This should be a bit of fun. In Civ 6, Japan is my spirit animal. I absolutely love the major adjacency or the standard adjacency from having districts next to each other. So when I saw Gaul that do not get specialty districts, do not receive a minor adjacency for being adjacent to another district, it blew my mind, because that's kind of like everything I know about Civ involves putting districts together, and districts cannot be built next to the city centre. What the hell's going on? Oh, but we've got an Oppidum district, which is an amazing industrial zone, which combined with quarries and strategic resources, we should be able to get some pretty mean yields on. So that should be pretty cool. We've got a warrior that gets plus 10 combat strength when when fighting people with higher base combat strength. That's amazing, and district bonuses as well, which is pretty cool. And we get minor adjacency bonuses for mines, culture bombs with mines, and plus 1 culture for mines. So basically, mine. Civilization gains culture equal to 20% of the unit's cost when a non-civilian is trained. Okay, this is going to be intriguing, and you can see the start I've got here. I don't know why, hang on, we've got a couple of the options that are not on here, but I mean, look at this. Here you go, the resources, double stone start, and spices. I don't think I've had a good start like this one in a long time, actually. We've got 1, 2, 3 wheat within range of the capital. This is going to be insane. This is going to be a super high production start, and I don't want to move, actually. I like being on the coast. I like being next to the spices. I like having a district here. I mean, already, unless someone tells me otherwise, that is an Oppidum district, if ever I've seen one. So yeah, we're going to plunk down. We are not using any of the additional rules this game. No secret societies. We're not playing with apocalypse mode. We're not playing with dramatic ages. This is a bog standard game, and we're going to see how far we get through and how well we do. Now, you know how I feel about a scout start, right? I am absolutely never a huge fan of scouts, and it doesn't help my cause when my unique warrior costs 60 production as opposed to 30 production. That's a huge difference. We're also leveling up in 4 turns, so I will actually get a scout this game. It pains me to say it, but I will. Am I going to get a religion? This is going to be the next question. Or do I want to basically beeline towards ironworking, which is where we get the Oppidum. It's way earlier for Gaul, and it gives us the apprenticeship skill pretty much dead on, but it means we can go mining, bronze working, and then straight into ironworking, unless we wanted to go for writing. But I think I'd rather expand my cause a little bit first. We're going to go for animal husbandry first, I think, so we can find some horses. Then we're going to go mining, bronze working, and go in that direction. I think it's going to be a case of making sure we explore a lot, settle a lot. We're not going to go for huge campus starts here. We're going to go for industrial zones. We're going to go for encampments. We're going to go a bit warlike, with the idea that either we settle into a cultural or scientific victory afterwards. I might go for a domination victory, but it's a huge map. That's a scout. See, look, as soon as I build a scout, I end up being given one. What's the point? Already, I'm beginning to salivate because there are some amazing Oppidums here. That's 3 quarries adjacent. 3! Oh, it's nuts. And Kaguna, possibly the worst of the cultural city-states. The Batis are just, I've never quite got. And somebody's found them already, which means we have somebody south of us. It's nothing like a huge map to force you in and sort of put about every single player within about 3 tiles of each other, and then have a huge map that everybody can explore around it. Oh, another Yukon unit. Oh, this is ridiculous. Right, so I will have 3 scouts by the end of this. Go on then. We'll see if the scout start is enough for everybody. Are you happy now? We're going to go immediately into settler and then follow that up with a builder, I think, in order to work all the mines and to get ourselves going in that regard. A builder unit. Oh, hello. It's quite nice, actually. Okay, right, I could work this food tile. I'm just thinking if it's worth waiting until we get mining, because we can put some mines down, or at least get rid of like some grassland hills and boom, culture bomb. Don't forget the culture bombing is going to be just wonderful. Just wonderful. Actually, we could wait until we work these tiles. I mean, it's whether or not it's worth focusing on a wheat tile right now. I think, I'll put one of my charges down. We'll put one charge down, and then we'll go 1-2 on these charges for now. I think that's all right. Irrigation boosted is no bad thing. Okay, we'll wait on the other charges though. Discipline and God King. All right, let's get that down. You know what? There is a barbarian encampment here. I could get my scouts to all kind of just gang up on it, but I'm going to get my warrior over in that area first. I'm also keeping an eye out for horses, because don't forget my oppidum works really, really well with all strategic resources, including horses, so that's going to be a nice little bonus for me. Oh, the kill. Astrology boosted. Whereabouts was that? Over here. Alright, that's not too bad. The Congo. Oh, you see, this would have been a really, really good religious start. Never mind. We could have got holy sites over to them. Maybe it's not too late. Oh, hang on. Have they just taken out that encampment? No, they didn't. There is a tribal hut right next to it. Oh, God. If that scout moves onto it, I'm going to get so annoyed. We met the Congo. We've met everybody. In fact, actually, maybe we can end up getting a religion, but through a golden age, rather than through building holy sites. We've got 10 points to get, and we've got 25 turns to do it. So, I mean, that's quite a lot. We're getting lots of tribal villages in, so the scouts in the ages are pretty good here. Yeah, this is not bad. And Miss City State very kindly is just killing this barbarian encampment for me. So, bam. Another 2 era score. I'm just consuming era score right now. It's wonderful. Okay, right, so this volcano is proving a little difficult, but it looks like there's some fresh water around here, so we'll kind of head in that direction. God, it is painful, these highlands maps at the beginning of the game though, just how slowly all your units move. Right, mining, finally done. Yes, these are quarries, they are not mines, so I'm not going to get like the full bonus here, but this will be giving me 5 yield tiles, because these are both on hills, and this one is about to come into my empire next turn, so we're going to get some amazing production going in my capital already. We've already killed one barbarian. I'm going to just take a punt on the fact that bronze working is a really good thing for me to be doing right now. Craftsmanship. Alright, do we get Ilkham? Now wait for God King just for a little bit. We've just produced a builder in my capital, which is a lovely thing. Which tiles am I working for? Well, no, actually, no, this tile is not improved, but I need to think about getting my culture bombs in so I can really start to improve my land a little bit. I'm thinking if I plonked this one down, I could go bum, 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 and take all 5 of those tiles, which would be pretty nice. So let's do that. We quite like the idea of this one. I'm going to get another settler in. Just early game settlementship. Kind of wanted to settle a little further away from my capital, but I think it's worth staying by this particular lake for the fresh water. I could aqueduct over to it, but I think it's too early in the game to be planning on stuff like that. Okay, purchase the tile. Again, I don't like using my gold in the early stages of the game to do this too much, but if I chop down the woods, that will rush the settler A, but also watch the culture bomb. And you ready? You ready? You ready? Bump! Oh ho ho ho! Hello. So anyway, here is city number 2, settling right by a volcano which could erupt, gives me an era score. We now only need 5 era score in 15 turns. It's possible. It is possible. I don't know if we are guaranteed it, but we'll give it a good go. I should say that, but there are tribal huts all over the place. Faith? Oh, faith. That's really good. You gotta have faith. Let's just quickly... Do we just move this over a little bit? We'll go foreign trade. Briefly, because that one's boosted. Yeah. Is it worth going to build? I mean, I am building builders. 25 gold to switch policy cards now. I'm going to do it. Let's go for that and let's switch over to builders. Choosing a Pantheon. Okay. I think something to do with mines would be quite good. I think. I mean, I'm not going to be doing anything involving getting breathtaking appeal because that will just disappear off very quickly. I could get City Patron Goddess, which would help me build oppidums, which are likely the first districts I build. I could do that and sort of double up on that really quickly. Production and faith from improved strategic resources. We're going to be going to a lot of strategic resources, so that's not a problem. I've got 2 improved quarries over there, so I could get faith from quarries. That might be quite useful, because I've already done that. I mean, it depends if faith is going to be really interesting or not. I think I might go City Patron Goddess, because the districts and cities without a district will help massively at pushing these new cities up. I think it's it gives me some benefit now, but it also gives me benefit later as well, which is a good combo. Oh, Buenos Aires. We like production city-states. Those are going to be our friends. Oh, 2 tribal huts. That's 2 era score. Let's keep going that. I need 3 era score, and there's still a minimum of 10 turns left. This works quite well, actually. Every single one of these little pins I'm putting down is a 6 yield oppidum. Look at all these mines around here. Oh, these quarries, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4 in this little space. Oh, that's amazing. It's going to be really, really, really good. I just built a unit as well. That production for a unit was 60, which means I get 20% of that, which is 12 culture, which is 6 turns of culture I just boosted through. And I'm now on foreign trade. I'm going to switch over to Agogi. We've got Ilkham. I'm just going to go to urban planning quickly. Actually, no, Ilkham's still good because I want lots and lots of builders. Builders and builders and builders and builders and builders. But we just want to make sure we're getting a lot of good stuff. I think actually a trader, I might send a trader over to the Congo so I can send some units there because at the moment, early war is looking good. I might actually take over Kagunia. That's not a bad shout, actually. Masonry would be a little bit of a detour. But we'll see if I get any iron. Iron is going to be quite an important step for me. At any rate, there is my 3rd city. We're settling over towards the Congo now. What are they going to do about it? Oh, Byzantium. Oh, hello. Oh, you know what? I've yet to come across Byzantium in anger in a game. I've only ever played as them rather than, you know, with them around. So that's quite fun. There is some iron. Alright, we've at least got 1 source of iron near us. Iron is going to be quite important because we do want to throw out some swordsmen. There's some right in the middle. Actually, again, these oppidums, it just releases more valid oppidum sites, but I think for now that's all fine. Okay, I was hoping it would throw some iron up around there, but it hasn't for now. It's okay. For Congo I've got iron as well. That's a little bit worrying. If that was right under the capital, come on. It's like it wants to give it iron. Ugh, never mind. Right, build an iron mine. Are we going to do that soon? Probably. So let's boost straight towards it. And we will go chunk. Wonderful. Starting to seal some more territory up now. Mali. I think that means, are we in a golden age? Yeah, we're in a golden age now. Yeah, you know what? All these scouts have been quite useful. I'll give you that. I mean, I don't know if it's worth it. And I'll let you know later, but for now, it's been pretty handy. Okay, I can send a trade route all the way over to the Congo. I'm going to do that just because it's going to build the road nicely for me. That's pretty handy. Okay, what are we doing now? I can continue to settle, continue to get builders down, or I can continue to build an army and sort of look towards pushing into the Congo. They do have 471 military strength. That's the nuts thing. So they're not an easy conquer at all. I think I'm going to have more luck taking over that city-state near me and sort of continuing to settle and spread around. If I made the Congo my friends, I can always just attack them later. At later stages of the game when I've got more of an army and more of a technological boost over them. I mean, this is the thing. I'm worried that I would fall behind at some point. First impressions of me. It would be reasonably easy. I cannot say yes. Ugh, it's such a negative way of putting things. I could make friends with them. I could go to war. They're so weak, but they will eventually get their unique swordsman unit, and that will make things a lot harder for me. So I think we're going to have to go to war now. We're going to take out the city-state first. So it's going to have to be, yeah, going for some units, I think. Lots and lots of mines. Oh, yeah. It's good. It's helping our culture quite nicely here. Early empire's looking good. Should we get military tradition? There we go. That'll get us some some help. I was going to go for a Magnus start, but I'm going to go for a Pingala start purely because I'm building so many units I'm not really settling at the moment. So I'm going to stick Magnus into the capital, and that should help just give me a little bit of science to boost me through this war. Makes a big difference. And Ilkham, I'm going to switch over for a second to urban planning, because Agogi urban planning gives us as much production as we're going to get in order to just really crack down on the units as much as we can. They want open borders and they're going to give me all their stuff for it, so yes, sure, why not? The Kema, okay, they're going to have a religion at some point, no doubt. Got 3 religions popping up already: Buddhism, choral music, and warrior monks. Okay, there's lots of stuff going on there. None of it really bothers me. Oh, actually I've just made a friend with the Kemans. Nice. Hello. It's amazing when people actually want to be quite nice to you. The Congo want to be my friends at some point as well. I can just see it coming and I'm just going to ignore them, I think. Oh my god, I get such huge culture boosts from building units. I love it. Anyway, I've got lots and lots of these units near to Kagunia now, which is pretty awesome. I'm just pulling my units back in order to go for a little bit of war. I've got this builder who I'm just going to quickly buy that tile, which sucks a little bit, but never mind. Let's get the mine down. And now that's some iron that I can use to build an iron mine, which will help me to build the oppidums, and then we will have some production through our earboxes. Japan, yet another person with a religion, no doubt. Again, it's Japan versus Gaul, the 2 different opinions on how best to use districts. I mean, as I say, I love Japan. I really do. It's very, very weird not playing them. Okay, right. This is a golden age. What are we going to do? I suggest pen, brush, and voice. Each of you receives +1 culture for each specialty district. I will get a load more culture soon. From that, Eurekas give extra stuff. Monumentality, I've got no faith. Exodus of Evangelist, I'm unlikely to get a religion, seeing as, I mean, already 3 of them are gone. I could pick up one up and I could go for Crusade, but Feed the World is already gone. I can't be bothered with one, really. So we're not going to go Exodus of Evangelist. I think I might go for pen, brush, and voice. It's not going to give me much at the moment, but I'm going to be building oppidums. And that +1 culture from each specialty district will add up quickly. At any rate, there's the iron mine. Okay, iron working is now boosted, and we've now got an opportunity to be building these just beautiful districts. Irrigation quickly, I just need, because I can't build one right there. This tile, I mean, no, I can't, I just refuse to pop a city down, or like an oppidum down on a tile that I could just remove some stuff from. And here is oligarchy, because we are going to be going to war with melee units, so that's fine. Agogi is good, urban planning is good. I'm going to get Ilkham in quickly. And let's go for the Thirst Envoy is 2. I like that card, it's a very good one. Right, Kagunia, declare war. Just going to do that quickly. I'm going to hope, because I've got a lot of units just on the borders and they're all on hills, I want them to attack me. That's the thing. So you come to me, my friends. I've got slingers abound, I've got all kinds of units. I'm in the defensive position, I want them to attack me. That would be good. Yeah, look, they're attacking me on the hills. All that does is give me lots and lots and lots of experience. So I will take that any day of the week. Just don't forget, I have my little secret weapon, which is King of the Urbrans, which is melee, anti-cavalry, and rage units receive +2 combat strength for every adjacent combat unit. I mean, it is pretty insane how powerful this gets. Especially if I start moving things around like this, and then I can go plonk, in I go. Let's see what they do. Who are they going to attack? I mean, they're just throwing themselves at me and giving me loads and loads of experience. Yeah, their army it's evaporating. That's good. I mean, look at that. 34 strength. Nice. Thank you very much. In fact, I can even give myself 54 culture from 1 pillage. Okay. That's pretty cool. Drama and poetry. I'm never going to build a wonder, but I will pillage this. Oh, that's a big one. Okay, Venice gives me trade routes to foreign cities, earn extra gold for each luxury resource at the destination. I mean, it's really not that good a one, but I do get suzerain with them, so it gives me extra diplomacy points, which is brilliant. Okay, Archer for 60 gold. I have 3 slingers. I can afford all 3 of them, so that is quite nice, actually. Lovely. Yes, our first oppidum now. We are going to produce these. They're going to be brilliant. Right, let me just quickly go and get rid of that marsh. Don't need that. 3-turn oppidum. Ugh. So pernickety. Should we use swordsman, archer, more of our units, government plaza? What would be a good thing to pop down? I mean, I could always use with some more builders, I think. Yeah. Oh, I love it when the computer would just like randomly spawn in like, oh, now I have a swordsman. It's like, okay. I mean, I don't know where you got that one from, but sure. Like, how did it appear there? Ugh. So annoying that. Never mind. Switch us. I am on 8 techs. Congo is on 11, but there's a bunch of one-turners. 1, 2, 3. I've got wheel. Actually, wheel down here would be amazing for me. Let's do that quickly. Okay, this swordsman is being very annoying. Just get rid of you if I can. Can't do that yet. Battle cry for you. I've got them surrounded. Like, they're not... They can't go anywhere. I'm just moving my units around so that when I do get a battering ram, which is soon, very soon, 6 turns, but I've got a lot more production on the way. I miss feudalism, but I'm going to have to go for feudalism, research for construction technology. I may end up doing that, you never know. Nerve oppidum, it's already a +4 over there. Okay, we're starting to build them up now. In fact, actually I can get another 3-turn one there, which is an S +4. Okay, our cities, we're getting there. We are building up. It was no accident, but the unique genius of our people. I always think that sounds like a little bit of an insult. Like, unique genius. It's like, you don't need to specifically say that unless you were kind of a little bit like, well, they're just a little special, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. It feels a little bit like that. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. So now that I've got apprenticeship and I'm starting to pick up these techs, look, I'm shooting up now. Shooting through the tech tree. More mines. I love this so much. It's brilliant. Okay, I'm just trying to work out if moving my archers closer is a good idea or a bad idea. I'm opting for good idea. So we're just going to kind of move my units around a little bit in order to try and get as many ranged attacks in as I can. Okay, this quarry boosts these quite nicely. That's now +6 and +5. Oh yeah, there we go. That is a good set of stuff. Oh yes, God, these guys are fun. Finally got a battering ram up. It's going to take a few turns to get to the front line, but again, our units are doing pretty nicely. We've got swordsman popping up now. We've got, I mean, I could think about settling a few more times actually. There's a couple of really good city placements down here that would be amazing additions to my empire, so maybe that's not a bad idea. Just one settler on each one, and then we can flip round and build some more army. Let's do that. Why not? Actually, say that. I'm just going to make both cities build a granary first, because everyone is on the housing limit at the moment, and if I could just get my cities a little bigger, I think that will help. Oh, Buenos Aires has been defeated. The Congo are going super aggressive this game. I love it. Actually, I say I love it. I'm a little scared, but I do quite like it as well. Okay, battering ram is now in, which means I can finally start to attack with my units, knock this goddamn wall off. Alright, city-state, it's going down now. 1 attack, and then 2 attacks, and then we're going to just see if we can get our other guys in to finish this off. I mean, I think it's all about making sure we've got as much combat bonus as we can. We'll go 1 attack. This guy, the scout, I mean, there's a risk the scout could do an attack, so we'll just get you in, and then 3, and that's the city taken. Keep it. Good. Alright, now we need to have a think about how best we declare on the Congo, because they've still got 500 military strength, which is a huge amount, absolutely huge amount, but our units are now quite experienced. They've mostly all got promotions. We've got iron coming in now, which is pretty good. Yeah, we've got decent cities. Decent cities. So how do we do this? Oh yeah, everyone's got battle cry now. Everyone is doing well. Oh, these units are good. I've got a pretty decent army now, and I think, as I say, the Congo are strong, but they don't have, they're not crazy strong. They've got a lot of units, but they're all quite weak, so I'm just trying to think about the best way of doing this. one settler. You know, I'm going to take both settlers in this direction, I think is the good idea, but swordsman 3 turns. These are pretty strong units. I'm building ancient walls in order to boost engineering, because I could do with some catapults and pasture. I've got to build a scampering back to this tile over here because I do have some cattle that I could work on if I need to. And this is the thing though, I do have stronger units from the Congo, so I'm tempted to declare on them and let them attack me, or at least sort of vice versa. I mean, I could go and just sort of see if I can flush out. I've got no fear of them really. I'd rather they attack me than the other way around because I've got some good defensible positions here. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. We're going to declare a surprise war. Lovely. Who have they met? The Kema and Marley. I'm going to see if I can get both of these guys on side. What would it take? Do you not join in with this war? No, they don't want that. That's fine. But Marley, I bet probably would. What would they want? 1 gold to do. Yeah, perfect. So the Marley are now at war with the Congo as well. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to have all my cities building units in a second, which is going to give me huge culture. And hopefully, as I say, they're going to charge their units out of the trees into my defensive fortification line, which is a pretty strong one to be fair. And hopefully, yeah, this will work well for me. Yeah, they attacked me, look. Oh, and they've actually do have their unique unit, which is it's a swordsman unit, but that's okay. We don't mind that specifically. It's fine. Let's just kill that guy quickly. We're not going to attack them unless we can get the kills. I think that's going to be our sort of our thing. And look, the second army is flanking round. I do have a swordsman, which I don't think they're quite ready for actually. And a connoisseur in my capital. Nice. Look at that guy. Switching in limes very briefly. I think that's got to be a good idea because I am building some walls in places and I should have walls in the cities on the front lines just in case. Oh wow, look at that. Dismissed. That was such a good attack. Right, they're on 562 combat strength. This is what we've got to keep an eye on. I want to see how low we can get this. There is the pasture. So horseback riding is now done, as well as engineering. That is a good combination of things. Should we get machinery? Just trying to think of the best unit for me at the moment. I think machinery gives me crossbows, and crossbows are just, oh, dreamy. Should we see what's going on over here? If we go 1 and then we'll go 2 like so. Oh, another city. They've very sensibly put their swordsman units inside the cities themselves, but that's not going to stop me. Okay, let's do some pillaging. I quite like the sounds of this one. Just moving my units around just to stop people from getting swamped. As I said, luring them into my archers. I've got more swordsmen on the way. I've got catapults on the way. I've got archers on the way. I'm building a lot of army here. It's absolutely not a problem how much army I'm going to have. It's just about making sure it's all still alive when I do end up attacking. You just, right, stop it. Don't know what's going on over here. Why are you still attacking? They're attacking me on all fronts here. Oh, hello. Encampment taking 23 damage. Oh, for God's sake, they just put walls up. Okay, right, that's a bit annoying. It's not the end of the world, but it is a bit annoying. Especially because my battering ram is like the other side at the moment. That's okay. We're doing fine. This city we are going to steal at least 1 from. We can pillage some more science as well, which makes a big difference. So on one front, we're doing really, really well. The other front, not so much. Okay, let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay, that city's falling. I just lost one of my Gastai units pretty quickly because the encampments are absolutely brutal. The encampment and the archer combo. Yeah, they're not really taking prisoners here. It's pretty harsh. I could just keep pushing, or I could just retreat from this front line until I've got backup, but as I say, backup is on the way. It's just about whether or not it's going to be decent backup or not. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm still producing units way faster than they can kill them. So I don't think at the end of the day it's too bad an issue. I'm just worried about whether or not I'm going to be able to actually push through. Battering ram desperately needed on that front. And let's go for apprenticeship with the Kemans. Hooray! Look at this though. Every single city producing armed units for me now. This is a nation at war. And don't forget, I get culture every time I produce a unit, so it's brilliant. Feudalism, feudal contract, good. Should we get conscription in? I'm using quite a lot of money on units now, so that's not too bad. I'll get influence points. Urban planning I think is still pretty good, although serfdom I like more, because serfdom gives me builders, and builders are the lifeblood of this game. Okay, in come the catapults. Lovely. Got battering rams on the way now. You, Mr. Archer, are almost dead. This unit is almost dead as well. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm going to lose him. That's a shame. As I say, not overly worried. I'm producing a lot of units per turn, but still, it's not very nice. Still though, news from the Eastern Front is a lot more palatable. I am taking over nicely down here, which is great. Wonderful. Let's just quickly get battle cry. How bad a loyalty situation is it? 5? Ugh. I should have got Victor. I was thinking I should have got Victor. How quickly until I can get another one? Recorded history is 5 turns away. I think I should be able to do that pretty quickly, but I might lose a few turns. I mean, it's worth keeping Pingala in the city. I was going to switch Pingala down, but I think I'd rather actually lose the city than a couple of turns of science and culture. Hopefully though, that's going to make Congo think and pull their armies back round to the other front. They're sort of going to go, wait, what? What's going on down here? And we'll be able to see. So I did lose that unit. Am I going to lose this one as well? No. Weirdly enough, he actually survived. That is a great result for me. Okay, is this swordsman got a level up yet? No, it doesn't. Let's just quickly switch. Oh, I'm going to lose this unit anyway, so let's just kill that unit while I'm at it. And get the swordsman in. I've got the catapult, which can do some pretty substantial damage now against the encampment, which I'm tempted to do just while this catapult makes his way round. We'll get rid of that encampment, and let's go for Arrow Storm, which gives this archer some pretty good suppression. And finally, a very special shout out to Scott Stratton and Major King Kong for all of your help on Patreon, as well as everybody else who likes, subscribes, comments on videos, joins Discord. You guys keep me going. Thank you very much.